Welcome to the 80s Archives with Hobbs Horror. Shout out to Jen Tochi, who's also doing the 80s Archives. And also shout out to Popping the Popcorn, who's doing the 80s Archives and now the 50s Archives. Continuing on with our Revenge of the Nerds series, we have Revenge of the Nerds 2, Nerds in Paradise. So, that's that one. Good look at the back. Oh wait, that's Revenge of the Nerds 4 because I made it a triple pack. Alright, let's get right into this one. Okay, so this one came out in 1987. And oddly enough, is the sequel to the original Revenge of the Nerds. Now you get most of the cast in this film. And they all look somewhat of the same. Now you are missing a couple people. You're missing Takashi. Unfortunately couldn't make the trip. And then you have Anthony Edwards, who's in part of the film. But he definitely is there. So what you have is a cast of Booger, Curtis Armstrong, we have Lewis. We also have Poindexter, we have Lamar. And then we have a much older version of Poindexter. You would kind of think that, but really I don't think he's too much older in this one. He just looks like he acts a little older. And then you have Harold Wormser, who definitely looks much older because he is older. In fact, I think he hit puberty before the end of Revenge of the Nerds, and this one became a Paradise. So that's who you have in this one. What you have here is they are invited to the National Fraternity Conference in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And on the way there, they get their tickets. The opening sequence of this film is absolutely hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. The part that I liked the most in the opening sequence was never Booger was filling up his bag. He was overfilled with condoms, but he tried to put a jacket in there, or a shirt, or a pair of pants, and it wouldn't fit, so he just threw the jacket away and zipped up the bag full of condoms. I thought that was absolutely hysterical. I laugh out loud every time I see that. But as they arrive at the conference, it is a beach, and there are women everywhere, and they are going nuts. And unfortunately, their hotels have been jacked, and they don't know by who. Well, guess who? You know who. It's the Alpha Betas. They are in town as well, as they are running pretty much most of the city, including the conferences. And so yet again, we have a battle between the Alpha Betas and the Nerds. Except this time, it's on an even playing field in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Fort Lauderdale, basically what they have to do is they have to kind of fend against each other again. Now, this film pales in comparison to the plot and the theme, but there are some differences. You know, they still have a concert. This time they have a No on 15 concert, and the No on 15 basically what it's fighting is it's fighting the fact that the Alpha Betas are trying to put a rule in play where you have to have certain physical standards to meet in order to be part of a fraternity, which in general is complete bullshit, but that's what they were trying to do. So, of course, our friends and family over at the Alpha Betas are going to have their problems because, you know what, the Lambda Lambdas aren't taking no crap. So they're going to have a concert and a party to contest the No on 15. And basically at that point, the Alpha Betas get pissed, come after them again, and still having some problems between the Alpha Betas and the Lambdas, and it all cultivates to one epic ending. Now, you don't have all the Alpha Betas in this one. You definitely have Ogre, who is the primary Alpha Beta in this one. Stan Gable is not there. Stan Gable will appear later on in the franchise as well, but not in this particular film. You do have, instead of Betty Childs, you have Courtney Thorne Smith, who is playing a hotel worker employee who is helping the Nerds get a place to stay in the hotel. Her boss is kind of an overwhelming asshole. And so she's really nice to the Nerds, but she also gets played to fool a little bit by the Alpha Betas. And then they end up on this island. And on this island, things start to go a little bit better, but a little bit worse for the Nerds. And they have to find a way to get off the island so they can come contest the Alpha Betas and take over the council, just like they did in the original film. But let me give you my thoughts on this film. I really liked this one. I don't understand the hate that people give to this film. It only gets a 5 out of 10 in IMDb, which actually I guess that's pretty good, but people seem to hate this one, and I can't understand it because it's absolutely hysterical. You have your original cast, you have the same type of situations, the same comedy, the same nerd noises, and you have some great music. And I just thought it was a fun watch. I really liked Revenge of the Nerds 2, Nerds in Paradise. I like it just as much as the first Nerds, believe it or not. Do I like it more? Can't say that I do, but it is my second favorite out of the series, followed by Booger in Love, which is the one I have on the back. But anyways, folks, that is my review of Revenge of the Nerds 2, Nerds in Paradise. Let me know what you think about that one on the 80s Archives. Do you like the Nerds films? Are they some of your favorites? What is your favorite scenes? And let me know. Also, go check out everybody that's doing the 80s Archives. I will catch up with you guys later. This is Hobbs. Peace.